everybody. Welcome to Setta's Place. Happy New Year. It is 2020. Wow, that year went fast. Last year went fast. But it was awesome. But today is my sit and sip. I haven't had one in, I don't know how long it's been. I think some of the new subscribers don't even know about it, probably. What I do at a sit and sip is usually I brew up a thing of tea and I show y'all as I'm brewing it. But since I'm limited in space, I won't be doing that. I'll just have a tea here, caffeine free. And then I talk about what I'm gonna do this year or want to do and what I didn't do last year and things like that. So we just sit down and just kind of go over my year plan. And today might be kind of on the short side because I'm not organized today. So I have a lot of things that I haven't thought through yet. So I'm going to give y'all like an overview just so I can get this first one out at the beginning of this year. So today is January the 3rd, 2020. And you know I got my new calendar. I have to show y'all my Star Trek calendar. Today is the 3rd. Look at Deanna. Deanna Troy. Y'all, you know I had to break it out. And but since I missed the first 2 days, I have to show y'all what the first and second. This was January 1st, Captain Kirk, and then January 2nd was the crew of the Voyager. Isn't that cool? I didn't want these to be torn off, but it came off when I flipped it back. So I'll just keep them. I'm gonna keep them safe as I collect them. I'm not gonna get rid of them. No. But anyway, okay. So that is today's date. And okay, so first, the tea I'm drinking is Raspberry Thriller, a herbal tea. So caffeine free. And then I'm going to show you all, because it's related to the tea, what my son gave me for Christmas. On Amazon, there's the wish list. And he told me like a couple years ago just to put things on there as I want, that I might want for Christmas, birthday, Mother's Day. And because whenever you ask me, I'm like, oh, I don't know. But when there's times when I think of something, I go on there and put it on the list. And he just gets off that list. So I know he knows I want it. So I had put on the list this cool mug, this really cool mug. Y'all gonna love it. And and something else, but I'm gonna show you that too. He got me both of them, but I didn't expect both, but I'm glad I got it. So I'm gonna show you what he got me. It is this. That doesn't look like nothing special. This is like a mug, right? A regular old travel mug. Now, I'm not sponsored by anything. I'm not sponsored by this brand. What is it? What are they called? I think Cauldron. The name is Cauldron, I think. I will have the link below for Amazon if you want to check it out. But I'm not, sponsored by them. It's just cool. And I'm showing y'all. Because I got my tea in here. And what it does, it brews tea. It is coffee. You could put soup in here and boil it. And brew your tea or coffee. The way it does, it has a base where you can plug it in, or a battery, and you attach it to. Let me put it on right. See, you attach it to the bottom, and then you turn it on, and it has the. Can y'all hear it? It is heating up the water. I already got tea in here, already made up. But it keeps the tea, or whatever you have in there, the temperature that you have marked. I had it set for a certain amount, and when it gets there, it keeps it hot the whole time. And so I got the battery on right now. And when you're at home, you just put it on the base. And here's just the base. You just set it on there, and it's plugged in. And it keeps your beverage hot all day. Because I hate it when my tea gets cold. And I'm like, you have to go to microwave it 15 million times or whatever. So you can hear it. And but and you can just leave it on there But only thing I am finding is this battery doesn't last as long as I thought it should. So I'm gonna keep testing it and see. I'll let y'all know how this works out. But it's so cool. It just keeps your beverage hot all the time. It doesn't make the noise all the time. That'll stop. It just gets it to the temperature. And so now it's good out. So I just take the battery off, which you don't have to, but I do. And if it gets cold, you just push the battery back on and push the button, and it heats it back up. So cool. Okay, now I'm gonna put my cup cozy on here. Even though he doesn't have to, he doesn't get, but it's just cute and it fits. Because I made this for a big cup, so I'm putting my cozy on it that I made during Vlogmas. There we go. And it is the basket weave stitch. Okay, so now that is done. That's the tea part. Oh, and I put my True Lemon. I put True Lemon in there with that raspberry thriller and some sugar. Okay, so now let's see what I got here. I'm using my new pen I got from Terry. It came in this. Isn't that cute? Purple. Okay, so I got things written down, y'all. Oh, I'll tell you what I'm wearing. Well, first of all, I'm wearing my earrings from Christine, what she made for me. And I found Old Faithful. If y'all remember, well, from last year, Lisa from Happy to Hook Creations, we had a swap. And she made this and was in the swap. And I wore it all last year. Almost every video you've seen this. And so I broke it out and now I'm wearing it today. Yay. Okay. Okay, so first I'm going to go over the things that I want to do this year. It's not the full list, but just a few things right now until I get a little more organized. Okay, I think I want to do like a little series on things, me trying new things. Could be yarn related, crochet related, could be maybe not, just, you know, who knows, just whatever. But for right now, I want to do loom knitting. I mean, and not necessarily as all the time, just I wanted to make a project saying with loom knitting, because I've always been interested in it, but I'm like, I didn't never figure it out. So I want to do a loom knitting project. I want to do weaving. Remember that little weaving thing that I got from the from Cole? I'll try to figure that out and see what I can learn how to do that. So those are two things like that. Let's see. Then, oh, the collaboration with Fiber and Ice. As y'all seen, if most of you might have seen the video I put out the other day, where that's another thing I want to do, is do collaborations with them and maybe with some other people here in Alaska. When I find someone who is has a yarn shop or in different sections, different parts of Alaska, and things like that, or maybe interview them, or just whatever, something a little more, put a little more something different for you to see. So I hope most of you liked the collaboration I did, but it was fun doing it. And so, and it's so nice having them to hang out with and to work with, because they're really cool ladies. So we'll be seeing more of them and more yarn and more shop. So, and then for this year, there's a few crochet alongs that I want to do that are with other people. I want to try to do the Debbie from Canadian Crocheter. She just came out today, I think today's video, about their crochet along, her and Karen from Happiness is Homemade. They're going to be doing a crochet along. I'll link that down below so y'all can see what it's about. So I'm gonna try to do that one. And then Claire from Bob Wilson 123, she actually did it was a Christmas Eve, I can't remember what she called it now. But anyway, she started on Christmas Eve. It was a project, but I didn't get to start on that day. But I'm still going to do it because it's an awesome project. And I'll link that below for that tutorial. And I can't wait to do it. It's so pretty. It's a popcorn stitch bag. And so I'm going to try to do that. And so those are only two right now I can think of that I want to try to do. And then for this year, for me, my crochet along that I want to do, I'm thinking I want to do another calendar crochet along because I liked and I enjoyed doing that. It was fun picking out the colors on the calendar and seeing what you come up with. And several of you did it also and sent me pictures or posted to the Facebook group, and there came great ideas and the way things worked out. And so I'm thinking about doing another one. Kathy, my friend Kathy, had she found this awesome calendar, but it's an Alaska calendar. So I don't know if you can get it anywhere else or if it's just, I don't know. But I will be posting the picture each month, and I'll try to get a good clear picture and make it big so you can see it up close so you can see the colors. But haven't quite decided how I'm going to do it yet though, because it's going to be a little different. I want to make it a little different than last year, and I haven't decided, you know, what I'm going to make. But that is on. But I know I need to get that quick because January, we're in January, so I'm going to try to get that decided and figured out at least by the end of next week, so you have a few weeks in January to work on it. So that's my goal for that. Let's see, what else? I can mark off some stuff. Then, things I did not get done last year. There were a few things. I'm sure the list is more, but just right off the top of my list, the things I did not get to do last year that I said I wanted to do. I wanted to do the YouTube tips. I wanted to have a series to show how to, someone who just starts YouTube and started your channel, what to do, or what I found, you know, things where it made it easier or things like that. And I didn't get to do that. When I got on the road, of course, y'all know how that is, how that happened. And so I might try this year to try to do that, but it won't be as, I wanted it to be more of a in-depth kind of show this, how to work YouTube. But I might just do literal little tips. Do a series with like just saying, oh, I found this app that helps with YouTube or helps you navigate it or something like that. Or if I find another YouTube channel that explains it well, I will bring it to you. I think I might do something like that instead of me trying to do it because, you know, I don't know if I can do it properly for one thing and make sure it's it's just me learning stuff, pushing buttons. And so I might do you call them YouTube tips, and it's referring you to people that I have found that know the knowledge, or if I find something else out that I myself did and like, well, this is cool to know. So that is, I'm gonna try to work on that. Okay, and then the other thing I did not get to do last year was I wanted to dye yarn. Not as a profession, not as something I do all the time, just so I can say, I dyed some yarn. And if I like it, then, you know, maybe I'll do it here and there and have like, you know, be fun. But at least try it. So whether it's dyeing with, you know, food coloring, or whether it's the real deal, get the dye at the, you know, whatever, I doubt it. Probably just like things that are in your house that you could use to dye yarn or something like that. That's what I want to do. So that's still on my list. So this year, I'm trying to work on that. Then there are some cool, I found this awesome app, y'all. Y'all probably already know about it. But for people who read patterns, I found this awesome app through my friend Teresa, that's here, which Kathy's friend, which I met when I got here. Her name is Teresa. And she introduced me to this awesome app for reading your patterns. And it's called Knit Companion. Make sure I said it right. Yeah, Knit Companion. But you can use it for crochet because it's still just a pattern in it. But it is so cool, y'all. It's like if you read patterns, you've got to get this. And I know most people, you know, like use paper and you mark and stuff, which I like that too. But this is just so easy because it uses lines and stuff to show you, like, you can know where you left off and what row you're on and it's really cool. And it stays there, so it doesn't move. So when you go away from it, come back, it's where you left it. They have row counters where you can push so you know what row you're on or count what stitch you're on. And y'all hear the doggy out there. But it's so cool. So Knit Companion. I'm not affiliated. I'm just telling y'all it's a cool thing. And I was like in heaven when she sent it to me because I was working on a pattern that was not a tutorial. And so it was cool. So I thought I'd tell you. Then, of course, I already showed you my mug, my new, for your keeping your tea hot or your hot coffee hot or anything like that. But another thing my son gave me for Christmas, which is another cool item. So I'm gonna go get it. Hold on. It is an electric lunchbox. It is so cool. I haven't used it yet, but what it can do is so cool. So here's what it looks like. And you can plug it in and it keeps your food warm. Like if you go to work or on the road or just whatever. And so you don't have to have a microwave. I'll show you the inside. It has like a little container. So I guess if you have something you need to heat it, but you didn't have a salad or something, and you pack it up, then when you get to work, you know, take it out, heat up your whatever. And but it has attachment for the car and regular. And yeah, look. So if you could heat up your soup, you could just put it in there, go to work, plug it up, and it heats it up. You can make rice, I believe. It's just all kinds of stuff. Or reheat your rice in here, or I think you can put like pizza in it, like a slice of pizza, and you put it in there and you just warm it up. So cool. I didn't expect him to get both of these. They were just on my list. Thank you, Kevin. But I thought it was so cool. I had to show y'all. And they didn't have a purple one, but my next favorite color is orange. So that'll work. You need to snap it. There's your plug-ins. And yeah, I guess this tells it has different temperatures. But anyway, it comes with a spoon, has a handle, and it comes with a spoon. Thing for the spoon. For your soup. But I had to show you what my son gave me and the cool items. Now these, like I said, these came from Amazon. So I'll put the links down below if you want to check it out. Yeah. So I can't wait to use this. Okay, so that was the cool item. So I'm gonna do that randomly. When I find something that's cool, I'm gonna show you. Okay. Then let me get a drink of tea, y'all. Oh, okay. Then my tree. Christine had told me, I thought I had mentioned it, but she said she didn't remember me saying it. So I wanted to repeat. The tree I did for Christmas, with having stitch markers, because she was saying, you know, it didn't even have to be for Christmas. You can use it all the time and make different seasons. Like if it's Valentine's Day, you can design it, but back at Valentine's and whatever. Just different things like that. So, because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave mine up, and I'm gonna keep my stitch markers and my earrings and my, there's the Enterprise. Isn't it cute? And so I got them. Let me go this way. So here's all the ones I got hanging here. I got the hand painted ornament right there. And so I'm keeping mine up, and I can see my stitch markers. They're beautiful, and I can put some on for earrings if I decide to. And yeah, and other people can see them too. Let's see. Oh, last year I started doing the granny squares from the people from different states. Like, people would send me a granny square representing the state they lived in. Didn't matter if I had multiple states. Like, if there's 10 people from California, I'd have each one can send me a square if they want. But it represents who they are, you know, where they're from, your area, or it could be the whole state, whatever you want. Just represents you. And they're sending them to me, and I'm sewing them together to make a blanket, like a memory blanket. A memory blanket for me of my subscribers and everything. So if you want to send me a square to add to the blanket, it needs to be 5 by 5, and some of them are a little bit bigger depending on, you know, what tutorial you used or how you made it, which is fine because I have some that are a little bigger, and I'm putting those together, the bigger ones together. But anyway, 5 by 5 is the standard size. Let's see what else. I don't have it with me. It's in the car, actually. Still in the car. I still got stuff in the car. And I was doing each state I went through, I made a square representing the state that I was in. And I think I stopped at Arizona, I think. Well, I need to do Arizona, California, and Washington. I have some more to do myself to add to the blanket. But I'll be breaking that out on it has its own separate series, you know, the granny squares. So I'll be bringing those in soon and work on that. So yeah, so if you want to send me a square, feel free. My P.O. box is down below. And yeah, I would love to see what you come up with. Okay, I have some Happy Mail and a few cards that were left over from Christmas. So I'm going to show you to them real quick. Here I have 2 cards. And this one is from Pam, from the Naughty Crocheter. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. It's beautiful. Thank you, Pam. And then this one is from Natalie, from Florida. See, this Pam was from New York. Natalie is from Florida. Look, be jolly. All right. Oh, that's beautiful. Look. Y'all can't see how, there's sparkle. It sparkles. Y'all can't see, I don't think. Oh, that in the back. Look, that is so pretty. And look inside the card. It has like little, the envelope, I mean. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Oh, thank you, Natalie. She has a channel called Natalie's Closet. So y'all go check her out. Awesome. Thank you so much. This card it's not a Christmas card. It came with my Happy Mail. But it's from Lenore from Wild Woolly Studio in Canada. And look at the yarn. Isn't that beautiful? Thank you, Lenore. And she has the cutest little cards. Look, she sent this one. I gotta show you the card. It's so cute. Look. It said knitting keeps us from unraveling, but you put crochet because I crochet. Isn't that adorable? In a little envelope. And she sent this. Okay, where is it? If y'all remember these, I'd be using them too. She sent me these. Lenore sent me these in a Happy Mail when I first got here, closer to when I first got here. And she made them and she felted them and put a little design on them. They're so awesome. Look, I love them. anyway, but I thought, well, I'm gonna try to do some felting. That's what on my list I want to do this year. I want to do felting, even if it's just one project. So that's on my list too. But anyway, so she sent me her pattern for slippers that are felted. Aren't they adorable? So this is her pattern, and she sent me the yarn to do it. So look at this. Isn't that beautiful? And then this to go with it. It is alpaca. Is it luke? You know, I can't say it. You know what I mean? Mix. So those are going to be my felted slippers. And so this is 100% merino wool. The color is, I don't know if that's that word right there. And it is so pretty. Yay! Got some purple in it. There's blues and some dark grays and black. Or is that dark blue? I think it's a dark blue. But anyway, it's so pretty. Look at all the different shades. But anyway, so I'm going to, she even sent me the stuff to make the little design if I want. The little, but it's the whole thing. And I believe, this might be one of her kits. I have to ask her if it's just a kit. And if it is, if you're interested in the kits, I will let you know. Or if you want to ask, I'll find out for you. But so I am going to try to make the slippers. So we will see how it works out. Thank you, Lenore. I can't wait to try it. I'm gonna try and get started on it. Okay, so that is the Happy Mail and the cards. And let's see. Okay, so I am going to start winding it down. So it won't be too long. Let's see. I wanted to do some thank yous. I want to thank everyone who has purchased my new pattern design, the crossover hat and back neck warmer pattern. Thank you. Let me show you what it looks like if you haven't seen it. So here it is. If you haven't seen it, here's the hat and it has the back warmer and the neck warmer. And then here it is in the solid, the purple with the hat. And then it has the back on it. Just in case you hadn't seen it. I've been talking about it and wearing it every day. So you're like, wish she'd stop showing us that stuff. But I'm excited. It's you know, I'm excited. So, and I'm loving it for myself. And but anyway, so that I want to thank everyone who has purchased it, and thank you for your patience because I keep having finding little mistakes, not in the actual pattern, but in how I numbered it. And I would forget to put some numbers in and have to redo it. But it's good now, I believe. I think I finally got it down. With the help of a few people who let me know, you know, is this supposed to be this way? I'm like, oh, thank you for letting me know. But anyway, so I sent everyone that purchased it a brand new copy, the revised copy. And I don't think I missed anyone, so hopefully not. Which brings me to another point that I think I'm going to look into doing Ravelry and or Etsy for my patterns. Because the way I'm doing it now, you have to email me, then I have to email it to you after it goes to PayPal and blah, 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 all this stuff. I can still do that if, you know, someone doesn't want to go on Etsy or doesn't want to go to Ravelry. You just email me and I can still do it this way. But the majority of it, if it's some people, it's easy for them just to do it, you know, through that way. So I'm gonna look into getting one or both of those accounts and making it easier for me and for you to get it if you're interested. I do have more pattern designs that I'm going to be doing. I told you all when I was on the road, I have a cardigan pattern that I've made about 3 years ago, and I never wrote it out. So I'm wanting to do revamp that, you know, rewrite it. I mean, going to write it out. So I wrote it for me to do. So I need to write it out and do a tutorial. And yeah, all my patterns will come with a tutorial, unless I specify it that it doesn't. But I plan on, if I have a pattern, it will always come with a tutorial. And then, but yeah, so thank y'all so much for that. Oh, and also, as y'all know that I'm on Patreon, because, you know, that's where I had all the videos at first. But I also put my patterns on Patreon. I'm going to be putting all of them on there. So collectively, as I make new things, design new patterns, I'm going to put them on Patreon. So if you're on Patreon, you'll get the pattern when you're on there. So, so I do want to thank my patrons who are on Patreon. I thank you so much for your support. And I'm planning on trying to do more videos on there, because I haven't been very active. So, but like I said, I have the Debbie Neckwarmer on there already. And then I'm going to have this new set is on there. And as things come, I'm going to keep adding more patterns to the Patreon account. So all those links are below if you want to check it out. And yeah. And also I want to thank Lenore from Wild Woolies Studio. I added her as a Facebook group moderator. So her and Linda from Linda's Yarn Barn, she's been my moderator, you know, almost from the beginning. And so I added Lenore. And so if you see their names in the Facebook group, say hello, because they are helping me out. Because Linda has her own channel now, so I know she's busy. And so I said, well, let me ask Lenore to help us out. So so thank you both. I want to do a couple of shout outs. So I think that's everything else. Yeah, I want to do a shout out to Gary from Urban Yarn. He has this awesome accent. I love accents. He's a really cool guy. Y'all go check him out. He has some really cool items. He has recently learned how to knit. And it's like you are doing like sweaters and like he's huge projects. And but he is doing a really good job at it. So I ask y'all to go check him out and subscribe and do all that good stuff. And check out Gary. And then also Austin from Austin's Craft Corner. Y'all go check him out. He has been crocheting up a storm. He has come out with some designs himself. Back when I was on the road, he had sent me a copy of one of his patterns to test, but I wasn't able to do it. And but I still wanted to support him, so y'all go and check his patterns out, and check out his channel and everything. And hopefully, and maybe in there the spring, I can work on that pattern for him and show y'all what it looks like. Debbie from the Canadian Crocheter, she made it, and it looks so cute on her. So y'all got to check that out too. On we'll go to his page. I'm sure it's on there. But anyway, so y'all check out Austin and support him too. Okay, let's see. Okay, I guess that is it for the main stuff. I do have one more thing. I have a call out. I'm calling it a call out because sometimes, well, this yarny community that we have here, it really is. We care about each other. We wonder, you know, make sure everybody's doing okay. And sometimes we wonder, if you don't hear from someone or you don't see a comment from them in a while, if they're okay or what's going on. Not to be nosy or anything, just, are you all right? And so I have a call out. Kimmy P. Has anyone heard from Kimmy P? I'm a bit worried about her. I've emailed her and haven't got a response. And I haven't seen her in any comments in a good long time. And I'm just worried about her. She was one of the ladies that was a part of my Traveling Infinity scarf. Actually, the stitch marker right here, this one right here, y'all can't see it, but I'll show you up a close-up picture. That was what she gave me, and she gave everyone who was doing the scarf one in the bag, so everyone got one. But anyway, I hadn't heard from her in such a long time, and I just want to make sure she's okay. So Kimmy P. So please let me know, if you heard from her or anything like that. But okay, so I guess that is it for today. Thanks for hanging out with me with doing the sit and sip. It's been a while. I feel like I was all over the place. I'm usually a little more organized with my sit and sips. I will link in the description box the playlist that has all the other ones in it, if you want to go check out some of the other ones I've done over this past year and a half. Yeah, it's been a year and a half since I started YouTube. Wow. Okay, that's so cool. So anyway, I guess that's it for today. I will talk to you all later, and have a blessed day.